as you're enjoying the view,
Yeah.
you'll be sipping your coconut.
The best ever.
And trust me, there's a bonus. If you're single, Barbados is the best place for you
Oh, yeah.
to get a wife. You agree with me, right? So are you single?
Did you hear what he asked those girls? Come on, why do you think he did that? To continue with this drama, to get people to watch them. And I don't like how the PM has been dragged into their little home drama. I think it's really, really disrespectful. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Welcome and welcome back to my channel, guys. It's your girl, Pebbles Hall. Thank you for always coming back to watch me. It's a pleasure having you here. If my content interests you, consider subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to hit that like button. Smash that like button for you, girl, okay? I am green today. I'm wearing my green frock. It's hot, but I'm not complaining. Not complaining. It was cold last week. But anyway, what is happening on the streets? Nothing much. It has been so boring. No drama. Nothing big. I'm waiting for someone to kick something off. And this is what happens when you only react on just a small group of people. And I will get into that later on in the video. But let's start the video with Wodemaya. I think he's the only one with a little bit of drama going on, and people are venturing out, some people, because if he's your favorite, you're not going to talk about him. But I don't really have any favorites yet. Okay? Maybe one day I will. But I don't have any favorites, so I'm going to talk about them. So Wodemaya made a video today stating reasons why he left his wife and went to Barbados. Of course, there was no reason in that video. It was just pure clickbait. Like, why, sir? Why? Why are you clickbaiting? Why was that subject line just a clickbait? And according to him, well, he said that he went to Barbados because it was a special invite from the Prime Minister of Barbados. And I remember watching that video a couple of months ago when, she did ask when he met with her at first. Him and his wife went to, I think, her office and met with her. And she said, so are you coming back? I remember her saying that in that video, but his wife was standing right there. And if she invites you back, she also meant you and your wife, even though she was not specific in saying, are you and your wife coming back? She was speaking directly to you, but it's up to you to bring your wife along, right? You guys agree with me, right? So he made this believe as if he went on this special business trip back to Barbados. No, Wodemaya, you went to Crop Over. You went to Crop Over, a fun event in Barbados. One of the best is, I think it's better than, I don't want to offend my Trini people up in here. I don't want you all beat me with doubles. I don't want you to tell me about my mother's scunt. I was about to say it's better than Trinidad Carnival, but I won't, okay? I won't, because I have a lot of Trini friends as my subscribers. I won't offend you guys like that. That is not true. It is the second best carnival in the Caribbean, I think. But Crop Over is fun. I heard. I haven't been to it. One of these days I will. But I heard it's fun. Plane loads of people used to leave the Bahamas to go there, like charter planes. A lot of charter planes used to go there, and I think they still do that. So it's a fun event. So why didn't you bring your wife? That is something that you were supposed to bring your wife to. But I'm thinking that he didn't, because his wife is a vibe killer. She's a vibe killer. I'm just going to say it. She's a vibe killer.
Come along, that's a boat ride, man. I really know how to do best is to connect with old friends. So guess what? I had to pay a visit to Rihanna's grandmother just to say, hello, your grandson is back in Barbados. I met her on the street and I'm like, that's Rihanna's grandmother. Hi! Oh, you look like Rihanna.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, is that Rihanna's mom?
This is Rihanna's mom.
And she's like, she really want to go to Africa. You know, so I am back again and I really want to make that dream a reality. I want to take it to Africa. All right. You'll do it.
It has to be Ghana.
It has to be. Later on the same evening, Her Excellency the Prime Minister of Barbados invited me to her residence for a party. Dancing with a head of state was a moment that I never dreamt of. But guess what? It's hard. See what the Lord has done. Let the real party begin. The final day is here for the final festival, and this is what we all have been waiting for, the 50th anniversary of Crop Over 2024. And as an African, I'm here to have fun and enjoy.
Special holiday presented in the unmistakable national color of blue and yellow.
This is Crop Over 2024, and I believe that you all might be wondering, what is Crop Over? Crop Over is a traditional festival in Barbados. It is Barbados' biggest, colorful, and most popular festival.
Let me hear your voices.
And it is similar to the carnival that you all know in Trinidad or Brazil. So basically, this festival celebrates the official end of sugarcane season. I've never seen anything like this before, because this is a celebration that comes with varieties of parties and other festivities from dusk to dawn. You won't believe that even midnight, people will be partying till morning. It's super crazy in Barbados. This year's celebration started from 31st of July till 6th of August, which is always the first Monday in August, popularly known as Candument. Candument literally means large party. It was really nice to see Barbados national hero Rihanna present on this beautiful day, and our very own Niger babe Ayra Star. And yeah, Wodemaya was also here. Seeing Her Excellency the Prime Minister of Barbados enjoying the festival in the crowd was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Prime Minister in the crowd, man. This is crazy. I mean, can you believe it? Beach. Whilst you're enjoying the view,
Yeah.
you'll be sipping your coconut.
The best ever.
And trust me, there's a bonus. If you're single, Barbados is the best place for you
Oh, yeah.
to get a wife. You agree with me, right? So are you single?
If you and your spouse are not on the same page when it comes to having fun and meeting people and just kicking it, you know what I mean? Just kicking it. They call it lime. You could lime in Trinidad. That's the word they use. When you party, you know, you can lime. If you can't lime, I don't know the word they use in Barbados. Guys, tell me what's the word similar to liming in Barbados, meaning partying. If she can't lime and she's boring and always stiff, oh no, leave her at home. And that's why he left her at home. If you guys haven't figured it out yet. So Wodemaya, you can try to explain all you want to talk about how the prime minister invited you back and it was a special meeting and special this and special that. It was just to have fun at crop over, and your wife is a vibe killer when you're out hanging out and having fun. You can't really be yourself. And I've been in that situation before where I was just the opposite of the person. I'm a fun, bubbly person, can fit in any environment, down to earth, bougie, whatever you want to call it. Anywhere you put me, I can fit in there. But he was the complete opposite of me, always stiff, like always stiff and boring. Smart person, but just stiff and boring, not into the party vibes. So, you can't take that type of person anywhere. It's always drama. At the end of the night, you get home. Why was they looking at you? She was looking at you way too much. You know her. And yeah, you met her last time. That type of person. Maybe that's how his wife is. That's why he left her at home. I'm just saying. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. But anyway, Trudy is in Zim having her own fun, and that's what you should do. Okay, go girl. Go have your own fun. Have your own fun. So yeah, so that was what Amaya's video talking about why I left my wife. Please, I think they just wanted drama traffic on their channel, and that's why they came out with this nonsense, this interview talking about the relationship, because they know that a lot of people would talk about it. Even American reactors were talking about her and her husband, and I think it was just blown out of proportion. But they got so many views because with reaction, you have to understand that, hey, without reaction, some of these people won't get as many views. I'll be honest, because you talk about someone, the more people will watch them, the more people will go to their channel. And that's what happened to Trudy when she broke that information, that news, making it seem like she was going through a divorce, or maybe people blew it out of proportion, because she talked about her house life, her behind closed doors life. And people like drama, and that pull those people to their channels. Maybe both of them planned that. Let's kick up some drama, like how Ayamawa has drama and he's getting views or whatever. I don't know. I don't, because I don't think Mawa gets views from drama. But I'm thinking that this thing with them, it was planned. It was planned to get views. That's just my opinion. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. That is just my opinion. Okay. Now let's move on to Ayamawa Bila Meta Jean. So, of course, Brenda, and a lot of people don't know Brenda, top maid from Dubai, or top Dubai maid, whatever her name was. The one that NT striked and her channel went down. And I kind of felt sorry for her when that happened. But he had his reasons why he did it. I would not have done it, but he has his reasons why he did it. I mean, people tick us off in different ways. So, I can't blame him for doing what he did. But she came back, and she came back bigger than before, which was good because she was a loose cannon on that channel. Let me tell you, she used to react like a crazy person that had mental issues, and they loved her for that, because this is what a lot of subscribers want. They want you to hammer people, and they will donate more to you when you're hammered. She didn't get a lot of views, but she got donations, especially from the older ladies, like who. Those old ladies, yeah, them. The ones that call me old, but they older than me, and they could hardly walk. When they walk, they breathe in hard. I've seen some of them in certain individual channel, and you see them walking and they puffing so hard, like they can't make it, while I'm doing 10,000 steps per day, running up stairwells. Let me not go there. Let me not go there tonight. Yeah. So those people used to tip her big when she was hammering people, and that girl used to hammer me. Oh my God. Brenda used to hammer me. At one point, I got upset and called her no teeth. And then I apologized because I was wrong for that. I was wrong for calling her that. But she had just ticked me off so bad. But it was better that I call her that than to go shut her channel down, right? But she had ticked me off so badly that I had to go there. But then I apologized after I realized that that was not a nice thing to say. So anyway, she even threatened to beat me with a broom, and she was doing this all in front of the kid that she was taking care of and yelling and stuff in the house. And the kid was right there. And so apparently she got fired because of all of this. So sometimes I always say we have to be careful what we put out there, because you don't know who's watching. Your boss can be watching. And I think her boss realized what she was doing or saw her channel. I don't know what transpired. She explained it, but I didn't get the full gist of it, and they fired her, and she was treated badly as well. So anyway, she's Marwa's foot soldier, like fought for him a lot. So I was shocked that when she got to the villa, he was clueless who this woman is. And in fact, how clueless he was, she had to go through Paris to get to Marwa. They would not accept her in that gate if Paris didn't personally bring her to Villa Medellin. And Rocio was mad. She was upset. Her face was long. She barely dragged herself outside where they sat her down at the chicken coop to talk to her. And that girl, when she met Marwa, she kneeled on the ground to kiss his feet. Brenda, why? Why, Brenda? You don't have to do all of that. Come on, he's human. She was so nervous talking to him. And I'm like, is it that this girl is not exposed? What is it? Like, can you love someone so much that you're going to be so nervous to talk to him? He's not a celebrity. And even celebrities, I'll walk up to them and say, hey, how are you? How are you? How are you doing? You know, come on. But anyway, that's her business. Anyway, this man knew. He was like, "Oh, I don't know. I didn't know I had an employee in Dubai." And she's there talking about, "Yes, boss, boss, yes, boss, yes, but you're my boss." He didn't know he had an employee in Dubai. But anyway, he sat there and listened to her story, and his Mzungu sat there, didn't care for them at all, even after this girl been fighting for them. I hope Brenda doesn't fight for that racist girl. I hope she doesn't. Go fight for Marwa and D if you want, but stop fighting for that racist girl. You could tell by the way she treated you at the villa that she doesn't like black people. And they talk about her life in Dubai and how badly she was treated. And I remember Brenda came out with this story a while ago, and she talked about what happened to her. And I listened to that video, but I didn't react on it. And I have a reason why I didn't react on it as much as she reacted and carried on with me. I even sent her a message that I wish her the best, and it's only going to make her stronger. And she hit the like button or whatever. Um, Everyone deserves a second chance, and I didn't see a reason to come out and talk about her life and what happened to her in Dubai. And a lot happened to her, and we all go through that. I went through crap when I came to New York to go to school and stayed with someone, because I had nowhere to stay, and I'm coming here to go to school. You can't just come here unless you're wealthy. I'm not from a wealthy family, so I couldn't just come here and spend $3,000 per month on an apartment, and then you're spending $40,000 per year to go to college, or more. At that time, I think it was $40,000 or $50,000 a year to go to college. Um, I couldn't afford that, so I had to stay with someone, and I honestly, that was the biggest mistake of my life. I just went through hell for the first 3 months, and I was out of there after the 3 months. And a lot of us from the islands or from Africa or wherever, we come to America or we go to another country, we're treated badly. We're treated badly until we can stand on our own 2 feet. Okay, so it would have been wrong for me to use whatever she went through to benefit myself or to gain money or to talk about her or to laugh at her. I wouldn't do that. Honestly, I would not do that. Would not. My heart wouldn't allow me to do that. All I did was just wish her well. Yeah, so Brenda, I'm happy that she made it to the villa. I am sorry that, your boss didn't recognize you, and your boss could have treated you a little bit better than he did. I think D would have treated you better than he did, him and his Muzungu. First of all, they could have just allowed you guys to sit inside and do the interview inside.
I'm also thinking that they ate outside because I heard Brenda said they had rice and meat. So I don't think they were allowed to go inside to eat at the table, man. That's not a way to treat your guest, your foot soldier, someone who fought for you. What? Is she less than the Mzungus? Is that what it is? But I know this is all because of Rocio. I think that Mama would have invited them inside to eat, but Rocio is something else, man. I hope Brenda doesn't fight for them anymore.
Instead, they just had you sit outside. If it was just if it was a Mzungu person, they would be inside. Like Rocio was so happy around the Spanish girl, Chef Matico's or Chief Matico's wife, whatever his name is. She was so happy, laughing, talking. She spent the entire time at the table. She ate, she served them, she catered to them, she played with their child. She asked about how does it feel to be with a black man? And I'm looking at her like, is this girl for real asking that question? Why would you ask that question? At least this other woman marry her man not because he had money. Well, he's young and attractive, more younger than her, you could tell. But, it wasn't because of money. Rosie, on the other hand, is only with Marwa because of what she saw when she Googled him. Okay, 20 million. 20 million. When she saw he's worth 20 million, because that's what, if you Google him on online, that's what they say. He's worth 20 million. So she thought, chicka ching ching, 20 million US dollars. He's mad rich. So anyway, I saw Brenda video and she was allowed to go inside of the villa. I think after Marwa and Rocio went upstairs, she was allowed to go inside the villa. She was just creeping around like, somebody sneaking around in your house. That's what she was doing. Barely talking, sneaking around, talking on the mic. Oh, I'm here. You guys say I couldn't be here. And I'm looking at her like, girl, they treat you badly. That's nothing to brag about. You were not really welcome. Paris had to beg them. Paris had to beg them to accept you beyond that gate. Otherwise, you would have been turned away. And you were his biggest foot soldier.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Guys, how are you doing? My name is Leron Brenda. Thank you so much for coming to this video, my YouTube channel. Guys, I'm entering my boss's house for first time, and we just finished to eat lunch right now, rice and meat. Let's a tour of my boss's house. Wow, I'm putting my leg for first time in my boss's house. Guys, look at the house. It's so beautiful. You may see that we are in America. Well, I don't want to shout, but everything here inside is quality. You can come and see. Wow. Wow. Look at the chair. Oh, and how do you say?
Beautiful, it's very beautiful.
Very beautiful. Where did you learn so far?
I love the design, everything is amazing.
Very good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The elephants.
Wow. Wow.
So anyway, I remember in the conversation, Marwa told her to stop reacting. And yeah, she did stop reacting. She started doing village content and she's getting more views. More views doing her village content, and she's getting more donations. And because she's a very emotional person, she couldn't handle reaction. And reacting is hard. People think that you just sit here, oh, with these flowers, the funeral flowers, and that's it, and it's easy. It's hard because it plays with you mentally. I can honestly, there are times people tick me off, and I'm the type of person, if you tick me off, I want to curse you out so I could go sleep well. I don't sleep well unless I tell you what's on my mind. And I can't tell you what's on my mind because YouTube will ban me. So it bothers me, like sometimes, and then sometimes we're thinking about, okay, what are we going to react on tomorrow? What are we going to talk about? So it is hard. And Ayamawa is absolutely correct in the sense that you cannot become a big YouTuber from reacting on that family, because that family is not well known all around the world. That family is only known to a small group of people. Okay? Mostly people from a few people from Jamaica and a few Africans from that area. That is about it. Nobody else is interested in them. Their life is not that interesting for someone to become big or rich from reacting on them or defending them. You can't. So he's right in that sense. Now, if you're going to react on celebrities or do reaction on other things that are popular, yes, you can make it big. But he is right because he's speaking in terms of you can't become big on reacting on them. Think about it. You cannot. I barely get 10 subscribers per week. How long some people are here reacting on them and what? There are 10, 20,000. That's not a lot. Think about how long it will take to get to 100,000. And for them to get to 100,000, then a lot of people have to cross over, meaning leaving Marwa's channel to come to their channel. Because if that's all you're going to react on, that's the only group of people who will watch your video and who will want to subscribe. So no, you can't make it big reacting on Ayamawa. You cannot. So he was right for telling her that. And Brenda couldn't make it big. She would have been kicked out of YouTube a long time ago. She's too emotional. She's too caught up in it. She gets too fired up. She's too crazy in the sense that she can't handle it. Okay? And I can completely understand. So yeah, I'm going to agree with Mara with that. I'm going to agree. I am going to agree. I don't think I can make it being a reactor. I can't. I am emotional as well in the sense that I'm not going to cry like Brenda and beat people with a stick, but I am peppery. I have a peppery mouth. I'm not good at ignoring people all the time. I may ignore them sometimes, but there are other times I would just want to cuss you out. And that's when I sleep good. Right after I cuss you out, I go to my bed and snore. Anyway, let's move on to the next person, DeeMwango and Castor. They're on vacation. They're off to, well, not vacation, but they're traveling to another country. I don't know if the country is outside of Africa or it's within Africa. I don't know if they're going to South Africa or somewhere like that, but they're traveling together. And I think Dee watches my videos because, girl, I did say that when I saw you and Castor in Nairobi together, and I said, wow, of all the girls that you were with, I think you and Castor click a lot because you guys seem to have a lot in common. And so be it. I said, you guys should travel together. And before you know it, she is gone. And people are saying that she's taken Castor away from Davy. Davy and Castor are not together. That's just a makeup thing just to get, people to view them. We all know that. Stop it. You notice that Davy was with another two girls the minute he got back to Nairobi? How could you be in a relationship and then you're at someone's house with two girls? Come on. They're not in a relationship. And Castor knows that. Dee knows that. They all know that. They're just pretending. The same way Dee was pretending with Michelle Aponte, as if that's her boyfriend. Okay? together as friends. Castor is very young, but she is not a little girl. She's not naive. Castor can handle her own. People are thinking that it will be D who will be using Castor. I think Castor will be using D. Castor knows how to manipulate the environment to get what she wants. Then she disappears and then she reappears. We thought she was pregnant when she disappeared, but apparently she disappeared for other reasons. Someone said it had to do with some sort of scamming. I don't know. So allegedly, that's what I'm going to say. I didn't know her to be that type. I thought she was a nice, sweet girl. All I can say is she's a beautiful girl. She reminds me of my best friend. She will get a lot of attention if Dee takes her to Jamaica. I don't think she can go to Jamaica unless she travel around and around and around to get to Jamaica. Probably won't be that easy for her, but she'll get a lot of attention. And Dee is the type, if you're getting more attention than she is, then she doesn't want to be around you. But because Castor is probably younger, she will put her in her place, I think. Anyway, I can only wish them the best traveling together. I wanted them to travel together. You know, I'm happy that they're traveling together. I hope that they get along traveling together. But we will see what happens. I'll just keep my fingers crossed because I like them traveling together. And as much as they like to brag, I want to be by myself. I want to travel by myself. I don't care about anyone traveling with me. I enjoy by myself. She does not. It's lonely traveling by herself. Lonely. I've traveled by myself before. It's lonely traveling by yourself. When you want to take a picture, something nice, and you want to take a picture, there's no one there to take the picture for you. Anyway, what else is there to talk about? Oh gosh, it is so boring. Someone kick off something, man. Kick off something in the village. Because, geez, there's really nothing there to talk about. This is what I'm saying. Like, you can't be a big reactor because they're boring. There's nothing for there to talk about. After you're done talking about the two things and then someone else talk about it, and when you're done there's no one to watch your video because people already talked about it. It's you can't make it big talking about those people. I'll be honest, you can't. This is a great example. I've run out of stuff to talk about because everyone else has covered everything else. And even though I have my own opinion, I'll spend 3 hours making a video and no one will watch it because they've already seen it on someone else's video. Okay? So reaction is not it. It is not it. I'll be honest with you guys. Reacting on that family, I should say, is not it. That family alone, because they are not big enough. There's not enough to talk about. Anyway, thank you for watching me rumble on tonight. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and you're ready for a very good week. Make it happen. Make it successful this week. Don't work hard, work smart. Okay? Thank you for watching and bye. Ta ta, ta ta, ta ta.